All right, Jimmy Kennedy, who just finished third to qualify for the Olympic trials, you lost your first match, so what's your mentality after that coming back?
I was kind of heartbroken, especially since I didn't know who the kid was that I lost to, but it turned out he was actually pretty good. But, you know, I made a mental error that match and should have won, but those are the things I got to learn from and come back and not make that same mistake the next time around.
When you're in a situation like that, when your back's against the wall, does that force you to focus that much more?
What do you mean? In terms of qualifying?
No, when you got it, yeah, in terms of qualifying.
Yeah, I mean, you try not to think about the pressure too much because then you start doubting yourself and not really doing the things that you've been training to do. So I try not to think about it, but then again, the only reason I'm here is to qualify, and it's hard juggling the two.
Okay, and talk about that last match of yours. You won convincingly.
Yeah, I had wrestled him before I lost a couple years ago, and I knew he was a real defensive wrestler, and he liked to counter wrestle, so I just made sure I went out there and finished hard and was able to score some points.
All right, now that you're qualified, it takes a lot of pressure off, and you can focus on training.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I mean, I could just focus on the Olympic trials, which is 5 months from now, so I mean, I don't really have to worry about much else besides that.
Well, and talk about your last couple months. It seemed like you were, you know, kind of maybe getting closer and closer. Were you just starting to get more comfortable with freestyle?
Yeah, I mean, at Sunkist, I took a fourth, and that was pretty good. And then NYC, I didn't do too well, but came back and rebounded pretty well after losing that first match, so qualified.
All right. Congrats, Jim.
Thank you.